Okay, now we're going to move on to lunch. And we're going to go ahead and keep our theme with our tortillas and our burritos and enchiladas because that seems to be a very popular thing and it's very easy. And so these enchiladas I call super duper easy enchiladas. And please don't go tell my mom I'm using all canned and store-bought stuff because my mom was born and raised in Mexico. She would not be very happy with me using all this canned stuff. But if you look over here, these are the ingredients of our enchiladas. Super easy. You're busy on the go, you need to stop at the commissary really quick, pick up a rotisserie chicken. There's so many things that you can do with that, and you don't have to worry about boiling and shredding the chicken. You can just take something that's already done and shred it. And then we're using a can of black beans, and we're using some ready-made enchilada sauce. And so, once it's all mixed together, this is what it looks like in our bowl. Super easy. So now we're taking our larger burritos, because I don't know, I like a more filling lunch and dinner, and you can use these either for lunch and dinner or an after-school snack. My kids are always starving, and with so many kids and so many in the different schools, their lunch periods are always at different times. One of my sons goes to lunch at 10 o'clock, so by the time he gets home at 3:30, 3:45, he is starving. And I would rather him have something healthy than to be eating all that junk food. So all we're going to do is we're just going to take a spoonful of our chicken and black beans, and you could certainly use anything else that you want, any kind of bean in there. I would recommend rinsing your beans off before you put them in there if you're using the canned. So, and you can put a little bit more in here because your tortilla is bigger, and we're going to fold in. A lot of people say they don't like to make burritos because they're super messy. If you fold in and fold across, that will help you keep all that stuff inside. And obviously, it doesn't have to be pretty. It still tastes good. So we're going to put that in our pan. Oh, I'm not very good at this. Alright, we're going to put that in our pan. We're going to just set it in there. And then what we'll do is we will take some enchilada sauce, some extra that we had left in our bowl, and we're going to drizzle that across. You don't have to soak it because we're going to flash freeze, and then and once it's frozen just a little bit, you'll be able to do the same thing that we did with our breakfast burritos, which was store them individually. Or you could line your whole pan and pull out an aluminum pan and pop it in the oven at 350 for 20 to 25 minutes and have a whole dinner. Make some rice, some beans, whatever, and you can have a whole dinner instead of a lunch. And then we're going to take some of our cheese, because he doesn't like cheese. We're going to sprinkle that on top. And you can use any kind of cheese that you want. I like to buy, when cheese is on sale, I like to stock up. And so you can freeze cheese, and I'll share that tip with you later about how to freeze cheese. So we're just going to do a couple of these. Put it on there. And you could be very adventurous and buy the different flavors of rotisserie chicken that are available at Walmart or the commissary. And sometimes when all their rotisserie chickens haven't been picked up for the day or purchased, they'll put them over in the refrigerator section, and they'll mark them down, and they'll vacuum seal them. And so even though they're not hot, they're definitely usable for many different things. You can also use leftover KFC chicken or Church's chicken or any kind of chicken to shred and put in there as well. So don't think that you have to go out and buy the best and most expensive chicken to have good food. And then we would just continue to line that up, and then that'll be a great easy way. You can pop them in the microwave for a minute and 30 seconds, or you can put them in the oven for about 20 minutes. Everything in the conventional oven takes just a little bit longer, but whatever your preference is. So, those are easy chicken and black bean enchiladas.